Welcome to microbiology classroom. Today I want to discuss about diversity of Ascomycetes fungi. Eukaryotic microbial diversity of fungi, class Ascomycetes or phylum Ascomycetes. Ascomycetes is a large phylum or large class of fungi, large and highly diverse group of fungi Ascomycetes is. Ascomycetes is the largest phylum of fungi including a wide range of diverse organisms such as yeasts, powdery mildews, molds, cup fungi, morels and truffles. It is one of the largest group of the fungi. Members of the class Ascomycota reproduce sexually, producing an ascus. Ascus is the Greek term meaning sac. So, ascus contains spores. Members of Ascomycota, they reproduce sexually, producing ascus. Ascus meaning sac-like structure in which spores are present. Ascospores are present. So, Ascomycetes is the largest phylum of the fungi, encompassing more than 33,000 named species and a vast number of undescribed fungi. Ascomycetes, phylum Ascomycetes is the largest phylum of the fungi, containing more than 33,000 species and a vast number of undescribed fungi. It is the largest phylum under the fungi. It includes powdery mildews, molds, cup fungi, morels and truffles. Ascomycetes contain two different types of organisms, single-celled yeast and filamentous fungi. So there are two types of organisms, single-celled organisms, yeast and filamentous fungi. So these are the two different types of organisms under the Ascomycetes. Fungi, they grow independently as saprophytes or parasites. They grow as saprophytes or parasites. Some fungi had partnership with algae or cyanobacteria to form lichens. Symbiotic association of fungi with alga or cyanobacteria is called lichen. Lichens, these are the symbiotic association of alga and fungi and cyanobacteria. Mycorrhiza is the symbiotic association of the angiosperm root and fungi. Fungi grow in the roots of the angiosperms, and some fungi grow as saprophytes and saprotrophs on the organic matter, and some fungi cause diseases in plants and animals. They grow as parasites. Ascomycetes fungi, they grow either as saprophytes or parasites, and some are the partners in lichens, some are the partners in mycorrhizal association. Ascomycetes, they have several industrial applications. Ascomycetes fungi have several industrial applications. Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Aspergillus niger, Aspergillus oryzae, Penicillium chrysogenum and certain other species. They had several applications. Ascomycetes also have applications in food production, and several organisms they can be used as the single cell proteins. Yeast is used as a single cell protein and nutrient supplement, and fruiting bodies of morels and truffles, and they are edible. They are used as the food. Many species of Ascomycetes are known only as asexual fungi, anamorphs. Asexual forms of fungi are known as anamorphs. They produce asexual spores, conidia, on stalks called conidiopore. On conidiopore, they produce conidia singly or in chains, and these forms are called anamorphs. Their sexual reproduction is not yet known, or sexual form is absent. These are called anamorphs. In most of the ascomycetes, sexual phases are identified, and their life cycles contain both sexual phase and asexual phase. These forms are called teleomorphs. Teleomorphs have both sexual phase and asexual reproductive phase. Both phases are there in most of the ascomycetes. These are called teleomorphs. Ascomycetes is the largest group of fungi, which has 3,255 genera comprising about 33,000 species. Ascomycetes is the largest group of fungi which is having 3,255 genera comprising about 33,000 species. These group of fungi are characterized by the production of ascospores, asci. So the ascus is the structure. So that is the characteristic feature of the ascomycetes. Ascomycetes are characterized by the formation of ascospores in a specialized sac-like structure, ascus. So production of asci or ascus, this is the characteristic feature of ascomycetes. Ascomycetes are of two types: single-celled yeast. Yeast, they have a single-celled body, single-celled thallus. These single-celled organisms are called yeast, and the thallus of most of the terrestrial ascomycetes contain well-developed septate haploid mycelium, and that contain cell walls made up of chitin. The thallus of most of the terrestrial fungi contain well-defined septate hyphae or septate mycelium. The cell walls of these hyphae is composed of chitin. The thallus of the ascomycete grows under the substratum and grows on the surface and grows on the substratum surface. Only the reproductive structures are exposed above the substratum into the air. Ascomycete thallus generally grows under the substratum. Only the reproductive structures, these are exposed into the air. Cell walls are composed of chitin, amino sugars and other sugars, glucose and other sugars, and protein. Cell wall contain chitin, amino sugars, proteins and glucose and other sugars. Hyphae is septate with simple septa. Hyphae contain septa, cross walls that divide the hyphae into compartments, but these septa are not solid. They contain central pore. Such type of septa is the simple septa, characteristic feature of ascomycetes. Simple septa is characteristic feature of ascomycetes, whereas dolichopore septa is characteristic feature of basidiomycetes. Vegetative hyphae often organized into somatic tissues like sclerotia, stroma, mycelial strands. In some ascomycete fungi, vegetative hyphae is organized into somatic tissues like sclerotia, stroma, mycelial strands. Sclerotia are hardened masses of hyphae that serve as survival structures for ascomycetes and basidiomycetes. Sclerotia, these are accumulation of hyphae. These are they contain a number of hyphae intertwined to form a hard structure. So this structure is very resistant and it survives in unfavorable environmental conditions. So when conditions favorable, it will grow and form mycelium. Sclerotia, these are rounded or flattened or elongated. Their size range from 0.1 millimeter to several millimeters. Sclerotia are produced by different ascomycetes: Sclerotinia, Sclerotiorum, Claviceps purpurea produces sclerotia. Sclerotia survive in unfavorable environmental conditions. When conditions become favorable, it will grow and form mycelium. Stroma is the aggregate of the hyphae. Stroma will form the platform for the production of reproductive structures. One of the important organelles present in the ascomycetes fungi are the oronin bodies. Mobile organelles, microbodies with dense protein cores called oronin bodies, they plug the septal pores and isolate the damaged hyphal compartments from the rest of the mycelium, from the rest of the hyphae. So oronin bodies are characteristic feature of ascomycetes. They plug the septal pores and they isolate, they separate the damaged hyphal compartments from the rest of the hyphae. In that way they protect the fungus. Oronin bodies are present in the Pegizomycotina, so which represent 90% of the ascomycetes, and these are absent in other members of the phylum. Ascomycetes, they are named after the ascus, a sac-shaped structure that contains ascospores. Ascospores are produced by meiosis after the sexual reproduction. Ascomycetes, they contain characteristic ascus, a sac-like structure that contains 8 ascospores, the products of meiosis after the sexual reproduction. Asci are formed when the female sex cell ascogonium is fertilized by the male gamete antheridium. Antheridium fertilizes the female cell ascogonium. As a result, the diploid zygote is formed. The diploid zygote nucleus undergo meiosis followed by one mitotic division to form 8 ascospores. These ascospores will remain within the sac asci until they are discharged and disseminated. Asci are unitunicate with a single cell wall or bitunicate with a double cell wall. For the majority of ascomycetes, asci are produced in fruiting structures called ascomata or ascocarpus. Ascocarps or ascomata are fruiting bodies. These are formed after the sexual reproduction. These are sexual fruiting bodies, ascomata or ascocarps. These are formed after the sexual reproduction. These are the structures which are seen in the ascomycetes. There are different types of ascomata. There are different types of the ascomata. What are these different types of ascomata? Different types of ascomata in ascomycetes are apothecium, cleistothecium, perithecium, pseudothecium. There are 4 different types of fruiting bodies, ascomata, in ascomycetes fungi. Apothecium is open cup-shaped fruiting body which is unitunicate. Unitunicate open cup-shaped fruiting body is called apothecium. Cleistothecium, it is completely closed, lined with one or more unitunicate ascus. Cleistothecium, it is completely closed. It is lined with one cells or 2 rows of cells, unitunicate or bitunicate. Cleistothecium is a second type of ascomata. Perithecium. Perithecium is flask-shaped ascomata. Flask-shaped fruiting body with an opening which is called ostiole at the tip. It is unitunicate. It is unitunicate, lined by only a single row of cells containing oci. So this is perithecium. So there are three different apothecium, clistothecium and perithecium. There is another type of ascomata that is pseudothecium. Pseudothecium, it is bitunicate, two rows of cells enclosing the oci. Bitunicate oci are produced in a cavity or locule buried within a stroma of fungal mycelium. So this is called pseudothecium. So there are four different types of ascomata: cup-shaped apothecium, completely closed clistothecium, flask-shaped perithecium, and a bitunicate oci are produced in a cavity or locule buried within the stroma of fungal mycelium, pseudothecium. So these are four different types of ascomata, fruiting bodies formed in the ascomycetes. The oci are formed freely without a supporting fruiting structure in some ascomycetes fungi, leaf curl fungi and yeast. In leaf curl fungi and yeast, there is no fruiting body. Without fruiting body, oci are formed freely without fruiting structure. These are called naked oci. Naked oci are seen in yeast and some other fungi, leaf curl fungi. After maturity, ascospores are released from oci with great force. Ascospores, the spores, 8 ascospores are present in each ascus. They are released with a great force after maturity. Each ascospore in favorable conditions on suitable substratum, ascospores germinate. First they produce germ tube. Germ tube will grow and form hypha. Hypha gives rise to mycelium. Asexual reproduction in ascomycetes is most common. As conidia, asexual reproduction commonly takes place by formation of conidiospores or conidia. Conidiospores or conidia are produced on a stalk-like structure called conidiopore. On conidiopore, either single conidium or conidia in chains are produced. Conidia are produced either singly or in chains or the droplets of mucus. Conidiospores, they are produced either singly or sometimes they are produced in aggregates such as Sporodocia and Cinemata. Cinemata and Sporodocia. Cinemata and Sporodocia are the specialized structures where the conidiospores are in aggregates. Conidiospores are produced either singly or maybe in aggregates. So conidiospores may occur singly, that is called mononymatous, or they may form aggregates to form specialized structures such as Sporodocia and Cinemata, or conidiospore aggregates are produced in definite fructifications known as Pycnidia or Acervuli. When the conidiopores are united or closely appressed at the base and separated at the top, they are called cinematous and the fructification is known as cinema or cinemata or coremium. Conidia may be formed at the apex of the cinema or along its length. In a Sporodocium, the conidiopores arise from a cushion of loosely interwoven mycelia. And acervulus is singular, acervuli is plural. And acervulus is typically a flat or saucer shaped bed of short conidiospores growing side by side and arising from a more or less stromatic mass of hyphae. Such a fruiting body is called acerulus. Pycnidium. Pycnidium is a special fructification. A pycnidium may be a globose or flask-shaped hollow fructification lined on the inside with conidiospores bearing conidia. The pycnidia vary from osteolate to completely closed and may be provided with a small papilla or a long neck. Conidia may be unicellular or bicellular or multicellular. The shape of the conidia is globose or elliptical or ovoid or cylindrical or reniform or pyriform or filiform. Coloration of the conidia ranges from colorless to colored. The color of the conidia may be hyaline, colorless or brightly colored, either blue, green or pink or grey or brick red or dark due to the presence of melanin. Asexual reproduction not only occur by means of these spores, conidiospores, it also occur by fragmentation. Asexual reproduction takes place by fragmentation. At maturity the hyphae will break and each fragment will form separate hyphae and mycelium. Chlamydospores. Chlamydospores are also other reproductive structures. Chlamydospores, these are thick-walled structures, form hyphae in unfavorable conditions, it become thick-walled and it stores the food very rich in lipids. Chlamydospores are generally rich in lipids and well adapted to maintain viability through the periods of dormancy in unfavorable conditions. Mature chlamydospores have particular affinity for certain dyes in contrast to other asexual cells. These are acid fast on staining, a characteristic shared by the ascospores. Chlamydospores are characteristic feature of Candida albicans yeast. Candida albicans produce chlamydospores. By formation of chlamydospores, it multiply. And Candida dubliniensis, in Candida dubliniensis, Candida albicans and Merchinikovia, in Merchinikovia species, these chlamydospores are formed. Chlamydospores are observed in Candida albicans, Candida dubliniensis and Merchinikovia species. They are occasionally noticed on old agar cultures of these organisms, ascomycetes. And when these fungi are grown in oatmeal agar and incubated for prolonged time, after long time incubation, these chlamydospores are formed. Trichosporan and Cryptococcus also produce these chlamydospores. Chlamydospores are seen in these species: Candida albicans, Candida dubliniensis, Merchinikovia and Trichosporan and Cryptococcus. Chlamydospores they are produced in Candida albicans, and in Candida albicans they are easily observed in cornmeal agar, in rice agar and in different media. Candida albicans produce chlamydospores. Type of asexual reproduction seen in ascomycete members, that is fission in yeast. In yeast, asexual reproduction takes place by fission and budding. Budding and fission is the common type of asexual reproduction seen in yeast. Different diseases are caused by ascomycetes in plants. Apple scab is one of the most important disease of apple and other rosaceous species worldwide. It is caused by Venturi inequalis. Venturi inequalis ascomycete is responsible for causing apple scab. Ergot fry and ergot wheat. These diseases are caused by Claviceps purpurea. Claviceps purpurea, this fungus parasitizes on rye and wheat and cause ergot disease. Actually, the seed is completely filled by the fungus. The seed is completely filled by the fungus and fungal spores. Grain in the seed head is replaced by a survival structure of the fungus called ergot sclerotium. Ergots are poisonous to the humans and animals, and when this seed filled with the fungus is ingested or flour with these seeds are consumed, that leads to the poisoning. Ergotism is the poisoning that results in humans due to consumption of the seeds containing the diseased seeds consumption. So, or the flour made with these contaminated rye or contaminated wheat is consumed, that leads to damage to the nervous system and damage to the blood vessels. Side effects of this disorder ergotism in humans is the disease is called ergotism or holy fire or Saint Anthony's fire. The side effects of this disease is convulsions, gangrene, hallucinations and miscarriage. The important chemical component recognized in the ergot grains is lysergic acid diethylamide LSD. LSD was isolated from sclerotia of the fungus present in the ergot grains. Powdery mildew is another disease caused by the ascomycete members. Powdery mildew fungi they do not kill the host, but they affect the photosynthetic capacity of the plants, that leads to impaired growth of the plant and reduced yield. In that way, it is responsible for reduction of the yield of several crops. One important powdery mildew disease, that is powdery mildew of wheat. Powdery mildew of wheat is caused by Plumeria graminis. Plumeria graminis is responsible for causing powdery mildew of wheat that result significant yield loss. Powdery mildew fungi, they draw nutrients from epidermal cells through Hastoria. Hastoria penetrate in through the cell wall into the cells of the plant, and all the mycelial and spore development occur on the plant surface. So throughout the growing season, powdery mildew fungi produce asexual spores, conidia in chains on short conidiopore on the plant surface. These conidia are formed on the surface of the plant, plant leaves and on the fruits. On the surface they are formed. These conidia are disseminated by the air currents to new host. On new host, these conidia form the secondary multiplication cycle, secondary cycle. When humidity is high, these conidia germinate on the new host and initiate new infections. At the end of the growing season, host and environmental factors triggers the sexual cycle. In the after the sexual reproduction, specialized reproductive structures, Cleistothecia are formed. These Cleistothecia serve as the survival structures throughout the winter. In the Cleistothecia, asci are present. Asci in favorable conditions release the ascospores. These ascospores are produced after the sexual reproduction. Each ascospore will germinate and form the hyphae, and hyphae grow and form this powdery mildew, and it forms the powdery mildew on the surface of the host. Brown rot of stone fruits. Brown rot of stone fruits, brown rot of stone fruit, peaches, cherries, plums, almond is caused by several different species of Discomycete monilinia. Monilinia species, they cause brown rot of stone fruits. Extensive losses occur due to this disease, both within the field and after the harvest. Brown rot manifests as a blossom and fruit blight. Cankers may also develop on twigs and branches. fruits are affected by this disease, brown spots appear on fruits that quickly damage the fruit, quickly consume the fruit. Tufts of grey or brown mycelium break through the cuticle and the fruit eventually loses moisture and mummifies. Sexual stage of the fungus develops on the fruit. As many as 20 apothecia you can see on the surface of the fruit. There are maybe thousands of acai that develop in each fruit. Plant diseases caused by ascomycetes. Epiosporina marbosa, causative agent of black knot of plum. Ceratocystis fagacearum. Ceratocystis fagacearum is causative agent of oat wilt. Claviceps purpurea, causative agent of ergot of rye and ergot of wheat. Diplocarpon rosea, causative agent of black spot of rose. Elsino ampelina, causative agent of grape anthracnose. Elsino ampelina, causative agent of grape anthracnose, anthracnose in grape. Gibberella GA, Fusarium graminearum, causative agent of head blight of wheat. Glomerella cingulata, causative agent of bitter rot of apple and pear. Gignorrhea bidwilli, causative agent of black rot of grape. Mycospirilla musicola, Mycospirilla fujiensis, causative agent of Sigatoka disease of banana. Monosporascus cannonballus, root rot and vine decline of melon. Monilinia fruticola, brown rot of stone fruit. Tria species cause canker of hardwoods. Lophodermium, needle cast of pine. Ophiostoma ulmi, Ophiostoma novo ulmi, Dutch elm disease. Rhabdocline pseudosugae, this is responsible for cast of Douglas fir. Taphrina ceruleans, oak leaf blister. Taphrina deformans, peach leaf curl disease. These are notable ascomycete members responsible for different plant diseases. Penicillium is one important member of the ascomycetes. Penicillium is one of the important member of ascomycetes. Penicillium is actually a sexual form. Its sexual form is Talaromyces. Talaromyces is the sexual form of the mycelium. Sexual form of the penicillium. Talaromyces is the sexual form of the penicillium. Penicillium is a sexual form. Penicillium, this organism, important industrially. Penicillium species are important industrially. They are very useful. And some penicillium species, they cause damage. They are they are harmful. Penicillium divaricatum, it causes decay of wood. Penicillium divaricatum, it causes damage to the wood. It causes decay of wood. Penicillium expansum, it is responsible for rotting and spoilage of apple, grapes and orange. Penicillium expansum, it is causing spoilage of fruits, apple, grapes and oranges. Penicillium purpurogenum, it causes spots on books and paper. Penicillium is very useful. Penicillium, some species are very useful. Penicillium species, they are used as a source for Penicillium notatum, Penicillium chrysogenum. They produce penicillin. Penicillium chrysogenum is now used commercially for production of penicillin. Penicillium roqueforti, Penicillium camemberti are used in production of cheese. Penicillium camemberti and Penicillium roqueforti are used in ripening of cheese. For production of blue cheese, Penicillium roqueforti is used as ripening agent. For production of camembert cheese, brie cheese and Cambojola cheese and certain other cheese, Penicillium camemberti is used as ripening agent. Penicillium griseofulvum, this organism is used for production of griseofulvin, antifungal antibiotic. Griseofulvin is produced by employing Penicillium griseofulvum. Aspergillus is a sexual form. Its sexual form is Eurotium and or Aspergillus. So this organism Aspergillus, it is used different Aspergillus species are used industrially for production of different products. Citric acid is produced by employing Aspergillus niger. Aspergillus niger is used for production of citric acid from beet molasses. Aspergillus niger is used in production of oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is used in medicine and many other industries. Aspergillus terreus is used for production of itaconic acid. Itaconic acid is used in plastic and glass industry and jewelry. Aspergillus oryzae is used for production of kojic acid. Kojic acid is used as an antiseptic. It is used in preparation of many chemicals. Aspergillus is also used for production of number of enzymes. Number of industrial enzymes are produced by using Aspergillus species. Alpha amylase, fungal alpha amylase is produced by employing Aspergillus niger and Aspergillus oryzae. Aspergillus niger and Aspergillus oryzae species are used for production of fungal alpha amylase, which is used as in digestive syrup. It is used in brewing and beverage industry and textile industry, for starch sizing and various other industries. And there are certain other enzymes. Aminopeptidase is produced by employing Aspergillus niger and Aspergillus oryzae and other Aspergillus species, and it has several industrial applications. And catalase, this is also produced by employing Aspergillus niger. And not only catalase, cellulase is also produced by employing Aspergillus niger, which is used in digestive syrups. It is also used in other industries, detergent and textile industries. And chymosin, this enzyme is also produced by employing Aspergillus niger. It hydrolyzes the casein. And galactosidase is produced by employing Aspergillus niger. Glucose oxidase is also produced by employing Aspergillus niger, which hydrolyzes the glucose. So there are proteases. Proteases are the enzymes. They are also produced by employing Aspergillus oryzae. Aspergillus oryzae is used for production of fungal proteases. Proteases, amylases are also used in digestive syrups. Yeasts are unicellular fungi. Unicellular ascomycetes. Yeasts are unicellular fungi. They are unicellular ascomycetes. Yeasts are unicellular ascomycetes. They reproduce asexually by budding or fission. Yeasts are commonly egg-shaped, and some are spherical, some are lemon-shaped, some are pear-shaped, cylindrical or even elongated. Yeast, they are unicellular. Sometimes after budding, cells are not separated. Even the daughter cells also undergo budding. As a result, false mycelium or pseudomycelium is formed. Yeasts are larger than bacteria. Their size is 5 to 30 microns and 1 to 5 microns. Yeast contain the glucans, chitin and mannans in the cell walls. Cell walls are composed of chitin, glucan and mannan. Below the cell wall, cell membrane is present. Below the cell membrane, cytoplasm is present. Cytoplasm contains membrane bound nucleus and membrane bound cytoplasmic organelles. In yeast, asexual reproduction occurs by budding. Budding is the most common asexual reproduction present in yeast. Actually, small protuberance develop on the cell. It forms into a small bud on the parent cell. The parent nucleus divide by mitosis into two nuclei, and one daughter nucleus moves into the bud cell, which the bud continues to grow until it split from the parent cell. Sometimes bud is attached to the mother cell and it gives rise to daughter buds in chain. Candida albicans, this condition is seen. The chain of cells looks like hyphae or mycelium. This is called pseudohyphae or pseudomycelium. When daughter cell is separated from mother cell after budding, a scar is formed on the mother cell. During life cycle, a mature yeast may produce 24 daughter cells by budding. Reproduction in yeast also occurs by binary fission. In Schizosaccharomyces, asexual reproduction occurs by binary fission. The yeast cell first swells and elongates. The nucleus divides, then the two cells are formed by cell division. Some yeasts, they exhibit sexual reproduction called mating. Mating is the sexual reproduction seen in yeast. Yeast cells exhibit sexual reproduction by a process called mating, in which two yeast cells fuse. Within the fused cell called a zygote develops. Within the fused cell, a zygote develops. In the zygote that develops into ascospores. Ascus-like structure develops in which ascospores are formed. The sexual cycle of the model yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae, here you can see. Saccharomyces cerevisiae exists in the haploid stage, vegetative stage, where you can see 16 chromosomes. The Saccharomyces cerevisiae, it multiply by asexual reproduction. Sometimes these two haploid yeast cells fuse to yield a diploid cell with 32 chromosomes. And this diploid cell also grow vegetatively and it will multiply asexually also. But after this sexual reproduction, asci are also formed. In the asci, ascospores are formed. These ascospores are haploid, they germinate to form the haploid mycelium. Saccharomyces is industrially important yeast. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is commonly called brewer's and baker's yeast. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is used for production of wine, ale, ethyl alcohol, glycerol, invertase. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is used in bread making. That's why it is called brewer's and baker's yeast. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is used in brewing, production of wine, ale, ethyl alcohol. So it is also used in bread making. So it is called brewer's and baker's yeast. Saccharomyces cerevisiae is top fermenting yeast, whereas Saccharomyces Carlsbergensis, a bottom fermenting yeast, is used for commercial production of beer. Yeasts are also used as food. They are single cell proteins. Yeast, nutritional yeast is marketed as a food supplement. Nutritional yeast contains heat killed dried cells of yeast. Yeast cells are very rich in vitamin B and proteins. Yeast cells or yeast extract are added to wheat flour or corn flour to increase nutritional value of these foods. Zygosaccharomyces, Saccharomyces rauxi, Saccharomyces mellis, they have ability to grow in high sugar concentrations. These are osmophilic yeasts. They are responsible for spoilage of syrups. Candida is a yeast producing pseudomycelium and sometimes true mycelium, and it also produces blastospores and chlamydospores. Candida albicans is a pathogenic yeast. Candida albicans is pathogenic. It is causing oral thrush and cutaneous candidiasis, bronchocandidiasis, and pulmonary candidiasis and ulovaginal candidiasis. Candida utilis and Candida tropicales, they are used as food, they are used as fodder to cattle. Thank you for listening the class on diversity of eukaryotic microorganisms, ascomycetes.